Okay, so I'm Chris Ferzoco with the Ferzoco Group Real Estate Team, and maybe you're not from New Jersey or you're not from this immediate area here, and you may not actually have tolls where you're from, but we do have them here at the shore. We are not privy to not having our toll booths here either. So unfortunately, it's what we have to deal with, just like dealing with beach tags. We do have to deal with toll booths.
So why do you have so many tolls?
We have a lot of tolls because it's supposed to pay for the roads, pay for road care, bridge care, and what have you, infrastructure. That's why we have tolls.
Okay.
Yep.
What is the best way to, like, what's the easiest way to get through those tolls? Is it the Easy Pass, or does the Easy Pass not work sometimes when you're down here?
Well, it's actually, Easy Pass is the easiest way, hence the name, and it's in the name. But it actually was only just a few years ago now that Easy Pass was implemented on the bridges that go town to town. Once when you're on the Parkway, once you get past the Ocean City area, is really your final toll on the Garden State Parkway. So once you get south of that, then it really starts to open up where it's just on the Parkway, there's no tolls. However, you will have them if you're going from beach to beach, or from shore point to shore point. It's going to depend on the town, really, because in Ocean, so if you go from Sea Isle, you're paying north when you're coming north.
Okay.
When you're paying and you're leaving the Wildwoods and you're going to go to Cape May, you're paying going south. You don't pay coming north.
Okay.
So it's really bridge to bridge. So it really just kind of depends on the town, how they have it set up on the beach, at that location, in that shore town. It's going to depend on just how it's set up if you're paying north or south. Okay. If you're going to go from like Ocean City into Margate Ventnor, you're not paying going that way, which is north, but you'll be paying coming south from Atlantic City.
Now, there was one toll that when we were coming over here, that said that you had to have exact change in coins, and then it had the Easy Pass. Well, we didn't have the Easy Pass, and we also didn't have any coins. So
right.
What happens if you drive through the Easy Pass without having the Easy Pass?
Well, a lot of times there's somebody actually sitting in the Easy Pass booth in case you don't have Easy Pass for cash.
And if not?
Go through Easy Pass, they'll send you the bill.
Okay.
So they just take a picture of the license plate and they send it to you.
Okay. See, that's like an actual question.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of your major tolls now that we have in the state, that they're flipping all of the lanes to Easy Pass and not having any more change lanes. Mm-hmm. And what they're just stating is, if you don't have one, just go through and they'll send you the bill.
Perfect.
So what if you're driving a ar you rented on Turo?
Then who gets the bill?
This is a very specific question.
6 months later, they still haven't contacted.
Yeah, they'll find you because they'll get the information from the rental company and they'll send you the bill. The rental company maybe they won't.
They haven't yet.
Maybe the rental company pays it and you pay them back. Who knows?
Is there any other question we could ask about the tolls?
Outside of the fact they keep making them higher and higher and higher, yeah, they've jacked the prices up pretty high in the last 2 years. The last couple of years they've gone up significantly. But I find that the people that live in the area kind of know the ways to get around them. So you can actually go through certain towns, you can actually get through without needing to pay the toll. So if you go into, say, Ocean City, and you're in that area there, and you want to now go south, if you come down to 34th Street in Ocean City and you come out there, you can then get onto Route 9 and you don't pay any tolls. Okay, but if you came out through one of the other exits and you came around, you're going to pay a toll. If you go through the southern end of Ocean City, you'll pay the toll going into Strathmere. So there's ways around it that you don't have to pay.
So would
again,
you say
and again, I have to correct myself. You wouldn't pay it going into Strathmere because it's going south. You pay north.
Would you say that the tolls then, to some degree, operate as a tourist tax? Because people who don't know how to get around them are going to end up paying them. Or is it pretty much?
It might be a tourist tax. I mean, I'm sure somebody
it is
knows
generally a little faster.
That they know that they make money in this area off of that, and they need money to maybe do the roads, do the bridges and whatnot. So that's what, the money's supposed to go back to that. So if you think about all these little shore towns that have these little bridges that are making there's about a lot of money being, spent over those toll bridges in the season, that the bridges could be in a lot better condition than they are. Let's just say that. Yeah. So by no means am I a professional toll person. As you can tell, sometimes I'm like, you pay north, you pay south. I mean, look, we have tolls pretty much in between every town here. So just know that they're there, and you're going to want to either have an easy pass. You're going to want to make sure you have cash on hand, because you're going to need to get from town to town and beach to beach, shore to shore, and you're going to need money to do it.